Gafur, Allahu Rahim. Hello, good morning, everyone. How are you? How are we all doing? I hope we are all well. Nice to see you all today again. Another beautiful, bright, sunny day. We give God the glory. Um, Thank you all for making it a day with us all the time. Thank you for staying consistent. Thank you for your support. Highly appreciated. So, we're back on our live chat again this morning, except that today is going to be taking a slightly different turn. It's getting serious, and we have to take it as serious as it is. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you so much. Just trying to invite people, and then I'll kickstart in earnest. Allahu Rahim, Allahu Sini. How are you doing, man? Just trying to invite people, and then we'll start. Today we have to have a deep chat with each other whilst we're making our breakfast. It was feeling like a joke. It's becoming real. May God Almighty protect each and every one of us. We all have a hand to play in the matter. We have a role to play in it. Do not disregard the information or any news around you. Good morning, all. Just trying to invite more people, and then I'll start. So go and stop that video. Stop the YouTube thing so we can talk. Yeah, just stop it. Morning, everyone. Okay, I'm going to start. Good morning, man. Good morning, everyone. Thank you to each and every one of you for making it a day with me this morning. I appreciate you all. Beyond making breakfast, we have to get serious with each other today. I remember yesterday I was telling you about how we all should not only listen to the news but take extra precaution. Unfortunately, I didn't expect that it was going to come so close to me. Look at that. My kids are home. Took them to school, so to take them back home because the school is taking precautionary measure because of COVID-19. I wasn't expecting that at all. You know, when sometimes we hear the news, but you don't realize how close it is to you. It's getting closer. We've got to be very, very careful. This time around, we cannot afford to be complacent. Please, I beg you in the name of God Almighty, do not be complacent. I did not argue when they said they should go home. I just gladly said, yeah, I would rather have them home and we'll continue taking all our concoctions and stuff than to expose them. In my heart of hearts, I kind of knew this was probably going to happen. It's just that I'm not expecting it to be this quick. That's the bit that is worrying. We've just opened up now not long ago. The kids only went back to school barely 2 weeks. And now we are doing phased shutdown. In fact, there is a school, now that I'm told, it was actually the class teacher that tested positive. Can you imagine that? This is where the risk is. We are all chatting on unmapped bridge. Nobody knows what this was like. Nobody was prepared for this. So I cannot completely blame any government right now because it came to everyone as a shock. No one knew how to prepare for this. We've never been in this terrain before, which means everybody will have to do things we've never done before. We have to take the care we've never taken before. We have to be more open and frank in this conversation. And please, this is not a time to be quiet, or if things are happening. I've tried to book the test this morning. I was actually trying to look. There's nothing in my area right now, so I'm going to keep checking all day today because I don't know how long I'm going to keep the kids at home for. So if I'm going to keep them home, I would rather that we all do the test and we know where we stand. So it's better to be on the safe ground. So if your area is part of those that are going to go into local shutdown, look around. We are all entitled to the test right now, at least so they've said. So let's maximize that. I know from 12 midnight tonight, the T sites, that's Middlesbrough, Durham, all that area, they are going into full lockdown because their numbers have skyrocketed within the last 3 days. Redbridge in London, They are on the high as well. Some parts of Kent, 12 schools, they were keeping an eye on in Kent yesterday. My children's school is one of them. Can you imagine? I wasn't expecting that at all. So that came like a rude shock. I've got two youngsters at home now with me. The son is really bored. He's angry, but I would rather have him angry, but be safe. So this is it. Sadly, this terrible COVID-19 is slowly creeping up again. It's annoying, genuinely annoying, because you get to a point where you feel it's enough now, let's just move on. But unfortunately, we are not there yet. So because we are not there yet, we have to keep everything we need to do to keep everyone safe. And my community, you and I community, the black community, we knew what happened the last time. We've been told categorically that we are at higher risk. We don't know yet, maybe it's because of our gene. No one is sure. There is no specific research to have pointed out the reason why the black community seems to be more badly affected, both in the UK and in America. But whatever the situation is, we all need to take extra measure. It is really that simple. And what are the extra measures? There are things you and I know already. Now, if you've not been implementing, this is now time to start implementing. There is no hard and fast rule around it. Everything you need to do to stay safe, to stay healthy, there are things you already know. So if you are not doing it before, now you need to now start to do it. And what are these things? If you've not been eating well, no one needs to tell you now that this is the time to start to do that. If you've not been eating your fruits and vegetables, this is the time to start to do that. If you've not been doing your gentle exercises, especially if you look like me or you're a person of color, every statistics out there is pointing towards the fact that we may not have as much immunity like the others. You have to begin to do something. There was in the news about the vaccine that everybody was waiting for. It's a 50% chances that it may not work in people that are obese. Another pointer to the reason why, whether you like it or not, we have to start to take the precaution. Some were talking about having built immunity already to the COVID because they were exposed the last time. Now it's come down from Japan. 20% of people may not actually have the necessary immunity we thought we had by being exposed the last time. How would you know whether you're one of those? So the only variable that is within all our control collectively is the variable of eating well. That is the only one we have control over. Is the variable of increasing our fruits and vegetable intake. Is the variable of drinking more water, at least 2 liters a day at least. And if you can do more than that, even better for you. Is the variable of ensuring you're taking gentle exercises every day. Is the variable of making deliberate effort that you have to start sleeping better, because these are all the collective things you need to do to build your immunity. But of all of them, 70% of it has to do with your whole food nutrition, good food. And this is the area that a lot of people are actually failing, which is why I'm intensifying this campaign and I'm encouraging a lot of people. Listen, if you know what you should be eating. It's clear cut. And you know what you eat. If you know that that balance is wrong, you need something to bridge the gap. There is no hard and fast rule. Every one of us know what we should eat. Your doctor tells you every time. You go to your GP surgery, is out there. The posters are there. Eat more fruits and vegetable, eat more fruits and vegetable. It's never going to go out of fashion because it is what it is. It's been from the days of old. It's going to continue with us till we go into our grave. Now, if you know you're not eating well, which I am certain 100% that nobody eats enough fruits and vegetable. No matter how much of a juicer you are, no matter how much you go to the store, you cannot buy the 13 to 17 varieties of fruit and veg that the WHO itself is saying we need to all eat to maintain balance of good life. That is why we need these capsules at a time like this. It's not debatable, and not just for you, for your children. I wasn't prepared for the shock that I got this morning. My son is home, sent back from school. School is taking special measures for COVID. I didn't expect that at all. So which means it's probably closer to each and every one of us than we think. 12 midnight tonight, Teesside, that's those Durham, Middlesbrough, Newcastle area, they are closing down. Northamptonshire is on the watch. So it's creeping up all around us. We have to now make the decision. If you've been watching me, but you've never implemented anything I've been saying, listen, you do not, actually, if you're a mom like me, your sixth sense should now start to kick in. This is not just about you now, because I knew that something was going to happen. Because we've opened up the economy, quite rightly so, because everybody was tired of staying at home. But the truth is, when this kid goes to school, do you know what they're exposed to? You and I that work in the healthcare industry, our children are going to come back home with us to go mix with other children. I did remember asking my husband that, okay, it's nice. If they say the children immunity are very good, they are not going to be affected. Would they know where the teacher have been exposed to? No one knows. So if they had it and they have no symptoms and they brought it home to me and I am not strong, and their cycle continues. So in order to break this cycle, right, the only thing we have to do as a priority is the precautionary measures. Wash your hands, they said. How many times have we washed our hands? Social distancing is gone. No one is social distancing. Let's face it. It's not happening. So the ones that you can do is eat well. Whatever eat well means to you. That's the second one. I'm really sorry, these children, they are bored already. You know that feeling that you know that your mates are actually in school. The big one is in school. So these two are home. I really feel for them actually. Because they didn't plan for this. We're all dressed. For now, they're back. See? So that is why this concoction we'll be drinking. Haha. We can't afford to joke with it. So if you haven't purchased your fruit and vegetable capsules, this is the time. We need it. If you have not started off on the shake and you know you are obese, do not wait till they are chasing you up. Self-responsibility for our health now. Start right now. And this is not the time that you say, oh, I want like fruit and veg. No way. It's how you're going to get it into them is up to you. Because we know they are not going to eat enough fruit and veg. Exactly the reason why you need to get them good supplements right now. I'm not supposed to be promoting other people's but we all need that vitamin D. If you're watching me and a black person, go and get it. Anything that will help right now is what we should all do. This is not the time to be complacent at all. This is not the time to have an information and keep it to yourself. So as a result, my shake this morning is going to be done with a little bit of twist. I'll be using quite a lot of herbs. Since Monday, I told you, using orange because the sun was out and we needed a lot of water to rehydrate, and orange of course had a lot of water. Apart from the time, it has got lots of vitamin C in it, which are things that we need to build our immunity anyway. But contrary to the way you use it without the bark, I've been using it with the bark because I want you to get used to it. But that is where you have the highest concentration of the nutrients actually in the orange. The juice is more of the sugar. The fiber, the bark, is where you have all the phytophenols, they call them, that really give you the nutrients you need to boost that brain power and immunity we want. Today, I've got turmeric as well. Yeah? Why? Turmeric, one of the natural spices and herbs, traditionally used as curative for a lot of things, anti-inflammatory, good for joints and pain. Some even claim that it can help cure cancer. Me, I don't know. But if it's not going to kill you, it's going to help you one way or the other. Got a lot of powerful stuff, so that's going to be going in there this morning. I have my ginger. I've said non-stop everyday ginger right now because the first part of the body, actually, the COVID attack is your respiratory tract. Ginger is one of the things that help us to break down that mucus. The more of it you can eat, the better for us. I've got my mint leaf to put in my shake. I'm using mint because throughout last week people were calling me around constipation. Mint is one of the things you need to eat to help you go freely, helps with your digestion quite a lot. Apart from that, I told you, people that have bad breath and all, mint leaf helps to clear the halitosis. And if you want to add more, you can't have enough fruit and vegetable right now. It can't be too much right now. It cannot be. See, my house is filled, but I'm used to eating like this. I've got my sunflower, I have my chia seed, I have my green superfruit, everything is there. So the more you can have, the better. On the scale of to adjust, make it twice a day and eat your normal food just once a day. And as you're eating it, you're giving your children. If you have not purchased your fruit and veg, now is the time to get on the phone. This is not the time to count pennies at all, at all. The first time we were caught up, this second time we will not have any excuse because we all know what we should be doing. And you can see, did you read the news? I love to listen to the news. I love, I love statistics. Like, I like to put things into perspective. It's on Daily Mail this morning. They are slagging the Prime Minister like 5 months down the line. They still don't know what to do with COVID. There is no test around me now. I've looked this morning. I'll continue to check all through today. Which means the kind of lockdown we had the last time, we are not having that this time. They've said it vehemently. They are not going to shut down any economy. It's more or less like they expect us to take responsibility. For the last 2 months, I've been saying it. People should begin to lose weight because people that had complications from COVID the last time were those that were obese. Even the Prime Minister himself said that. And they are saying categorically that if you keep your weight in check, if you avoid being overweight, even if you are exposed to COVID, you have a better chance of recovering. Like, you have better chance of recovery, faster, quicker, and less complication. So look at you, look around you. Are you the one that is obese? Is he your husband? We do not, this is not that time that you want to no way. No way. No way. May we not become young widows and widowers. Some of our brothers and sisters are already going through that. I have young widows, young widowers around me right now from the last episode. Because of the work I do, I had a lot of exposure. Nurses, husband and wife that died leaving their 3 kids, so many. So we are not having that this time around. I'm not going to be laughing or, joking around on my videos. This is time to take pure self-responsibility for your health and that of those you claim to care about, those around you. We have the products that everybody needs right now. It could be a double whammy, depending on what you want. If you've been watching me, you're wondering, can I join? Can I do this? Stop thinking, actually start doing. Because I can't do this work all by myself. I need people around me to spread this message. If you're still doing your virtual meeting in your churches, listen, take responsibility. Every single one of us has a voice. Use it. Wherever they will listen to you, use your voice. The longer you continue to talk, the more they will listen. Eventually they'll say, what is she talking about? They will be forced to listen to you. If it is one family you are able to salvage, that is one family you've taken out of ill health. My message is simple. I stay healthy, you stay healthy. That's why I called my brand Healthy You and I. Because we all have a choice in the matter. I didn't prepare for today. To be fair, I don't know whether to say I'm angry or I can't even express my feeling because I did not expect to take my kids to school and they'll send us back home today. They are not unwell. But I understand the school's decision. I appreciate it. That they are taking precautions. They want to deep clean again. They said they will let us know if we return tomorrow or Monday. We will see. Can you imagine? I didn't know it was going to be that close to home. So who knows the next place that you're going to be affected? No one knows. No one knows. The university student, now if you have a child that's just gone to school, get the capsules for them. Go and give it to them. And give a clear, stern instructions that they have to use it. We had a 13-year-old that died from the last episode. It's not true when they say when the children have it, they may not. You don't know how strong the next child is. Some children were born with congenital defects that has affected them. You never know. I get mad about this because my first child was born with hole in the heart. And I know she's not as strong as any other child around her. She can be very frail sometimes. And she takes two. She takes the adult dose of this. I compulsorily. And since yesterday, I started her on 3 of the berries. It's not going to kill her. No, it will only help her more. And that is what all of us should be doing right now. If you've just sent your teenage ones to school, higher institution, invest in enough fruits and vegetable capsules for them. Let them be taking it because you don't know what they'll be up to. The young ones around you, when you get your supply, you get free ones for them. Let them be taking it. And right in front of you, we have worked. We have sowed. May we not toil in vain. The essence of all this hard work we're putting in is for us to be in good health to be able to enjoy it. This is not about beauty this time around. This is about actually staying alive in good health. Because as a system, they don't know, sadly. There is no budget. We know. Everybody knows. UK, I won't want to say they are living on past glory. The money is no longer there. Look at what has happened to the benefit system. The hospitals are no longer the same. Sadly, self-care, self-responsibility is the next way forward. You have a hand in it. I have a hand in it. And how do you maintain balance of good health? Even your doctors have now been told to start prescribing shakes for people. I read that, I was like, imagine, we've been talking and shouting about it. Even the doctors have now been told to put people on 2 shakes and soup a day diet. Only let people eat once a day, because that is the direction they are going. That at least if you're within the right weight, you likely have less complication to the problem. It's now up to each and every one of us now. It's up to each and every one of us. I've never been more proud of the work I'm doing. Now it makes a lot of sense to me. Now I can actually see the reason why I feel like I've been led to this journey. The clarity, I'm now getting it. It didn't hit me like this before, but now I know better. That there is a reason why God has led me along this journey. And now it's clear. No one prepared for the pandemic. I didn't know it was coming. You never knew it was coming. But it came upon us. We have to manage it. So this morning is all about herbs. The more the herbs, the better. The more the fruits and vegetables, the better. In fact, more vegetables. Body defense, we need to bring it up. That immune response has to keep going higher and higher. You cannot afford to joke with it. So I'm going to be using orange, half, as always. I will make another one after this, because I have to give these ones I've got at home now 2 with the back, because you have the maximum amount of nutrients with the orange peel. I'm not throwing any part of it away. This is not time to start worrying. It doesn't taste good. It tastes yuck. The agbos that our parents were taking that kept them alive for so long, most were bitter. It didn't kill them all. They stayed 100 years, 200, some 150. What has happened that we can't take stuff anymore? We cannot afford that right now. Okay? I told you I'll be using turmeric this morning. Yes. What's the dose? 1 teaspoon of turmeric. It goes into it. And every blessed day now, ginger. Go and get your own supply. It goes into that as well. Ginger will help you to clear your chest. Hopefully nothing will happen to each and every one of us by the grace of God. But whether something happen or not, you have a choice in the matter. Take care of number 1, you. Yeah? So I'm cutting the ginger in there. I'm going to be putting mint leaf because of feeling of being bloated. People that says they get constipated, if they get nauseous and all. Even your ginger will help with that. That's my ginger I'm chewing on. Like chewing gum, man. It's not going to kill. It's never killed anyone. So the next thing that goes in there is the mint leaf. If you want, you could do that. If you like, you can leave it like that. I've got the care seed as well. Care seed is very, very diverse. You could put that in your yogurt. You can actually just be pouring it in your mouth and chew. It's okay. And my last bit that always goes into my smoothie, because I know, I told you, it's a meal. My vanilla shake, I have a chocolate shake as well. You can use either of the two. What actually determines the final flavor you get is whatever you've used to mix it. It really doesn't matter whether it is vanilla or chocolate. No, it doesn't. It's all the same content. 17 scoops. 1 scoop, 17 varieties of fruit and vegetable, plant protein, lots of fruit and veg. Again in that. And then we had our water. If you're new to this, like I always say, to make it palatable, you could use your plant-based milk. It's entirely up to you. I always use water. The more you do this, the easier you realize that actually with water, is better. You guys didn't remind me of something. I didn't take my booster this morning. Nobody mentioned it. Interesting. You should have reminded me. Yeah? It's always the base. For me, at least. Now that we've all been told we need to go and shed 1 pound or 2, every kilo you lose will get you on your journey to becoming better. So if you have extra pound on you, come get your booster and the shake. Twice a day, you need that. It will help to ensure you're not overeating, keeping you fuller for longer. If you're not hungry, you won't eat too much. That is what the booster does. I take it whichever way I want. This morning, I pour it in my mouth. Goes in before the food. And that's it. That's the mix. This is going to be very yellowy because of the turmeric. I can feel that. So I'm going to blend now. Please pardon me. Actually not as yellow as I think. Yeah, that's breakfast. All done. But not just breakfast. Nutrients in that. This is not just breakfast. Breakfast filled with nutrients. Things we all need right now. That's it. I'm not going to be telling you to do stuff and I won't do it. Hopefully, this is just a scare and it will be over. If it is not, I'm actually going to be increasing this my capsule to 244 a day, right? It's not going to kill you. Those that do high impact activities, the athletes, they actually take 6 of this. The more, the merrier. Loads and loads of fruits and vegetables and berries is what we need right now. This is my berry blend. 9 types of berries. Things we all need, but we never buy, that we don't have enough of. After that, the vegetables. Again, you might want to say, why is she always taking this? Despite all that, because I know no matter the amount of these I take, I can never have enough that my body needs. So you need to bridge that gap. That is what my capsule does. They are nothing but fruits and vegetables and berries in tapioca casing. Vegan friendly, halal friendly, to bridge the gap. And the fruits. And the last but not the least, the plant omega. Amazing stuff. Good for your side, good for your brain, good for your body movement. Take control of your health. What do? How easy is that? Done. That's it. With that, I have an added peace of mind that my food is working for me as my medicine. That is where all of us should be right now. If you're already lacking in nutrients, you know it yourself. You know how you feel. You know you don't eat well. You know we need to bridge that gap. It's time. This is not the time to procrastinate. This is the time to take action right here, right now. Guess what? No one is going to do it for us. We are now responsible for it. No hospital, no surgery, nothing is going to be cancelled. They've said it already because there is no money to finance such anymore. No country can afford to shut down the whole economic like we did the last time. This is why all of us now have a role to play in this matter till all this thing goes away. What did WHO say today? This morning, the World Health Organization themselves said it, that your chances of winning lottery is way higher than your chances of now not catching COVID-19 if you've not had it before. Google it. All these things are all on Google. That is how much they expect this to now spread. That's from the World Health Organization themselves. I don't know why they're spreading all that propaganda, because I feel a lot of bad news. But whatever it is, they are actually trying to let us know what the truth is so that we can take responsibility. Now, the issue this time around is not just about our physical health. While you're listening to the news, protect your head, because too much bad news can make people feel down, anxiety. Again, you need a lot of good oils to ensure you sleep well, your chamomile tea, things like that. Right? It's our collective responsibility right now. May God give us strength. I will continue to come every day as a reminder that we all need to take responsibility for our health. Yoruba will say, Amen. May God protect each and every one of us. But as God is protecting us, we need to take responsibility for it as well. Whatever money you've saved and kept aside and all, if you have not included your health budget, I call it health insurance, from your fruit and veg capsule, you've not made that budget properly. Your health first. Your number one priority. You've been watching me, but you've not made up your mind to buy. Make that decision right now. Contact me on 07877254559, or simply go to my website at www.ronke.juiceplus.com to place your order. You are the first beneficiary of whatever you take. You use it for you, use it for your kids, use it for your family, use it for your husband. Because if you don't include your husband in the matter and he goes out to bring rubbish home, you'll be affected as well. So protect everyone around you. May the Lord Almighty protect each and every one of us. Fantastic time to join the business as well, because we all need the extra money. See, at a day like this, I'm thankful that I have an online business. That means I can be home to take care of my kids around this kind of period. Everybody needs a side hustle. We all need the plan B. Make your plan B your health insurance. I love you all. Kindly help me share the video. Let me know if you're getting value from this by spreading the message. Give feedbacks so we can make changes and correct things that you feel are not right. If you want to watch my previous episodes and previous videos, they are all on my page. It's called LDU and I, both on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. As we make the videos, they go into the libraries there. So you can access all the old series. Lots of useful informations that has been given. It won't be because we don't have information now. We all have a lot of information all around us. This is now time for implementation of all those information. My number again is 07877254559, and my website www.ronke.juiceplus.com. My pages LDU and I on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, or on YouTube. I love you all. Kindly follow us. Leave your feedback, leave your messages. We'll respond. Have a fantastic day, everyone. May the Lord protect us. Keep your eyes on the news. Listen to the ones that are appropriate and take measures to protect you and all others around you. May the Lord keep us all safe. Have a fantastic day. Love you all, and bye for now.